What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today, we're back with my recently broken and very cheap 2016 S63 AMG. Everybody said it was going to happen. Everybody said I got it too cheap for a reason. Something was bound to be wrong with it. We don't do bestiality on this channel, okay?
That's weird.
That was...
Whoa. I don't know what kind of scent you're putting on over there, but no.
That is pure musk. Masculine musk is what that is. God, man. Okay. Anyway, everybody said that I had to have got it this cheap for a reason. I paid $22,000 for it. This thing is over $30,000 all day long. 127,000 miles. It's been well maintained. Great body and interior. Runs and drives great, or at least it did, until it finally broke. And I haven't been able to drive this for about a week while I've been waiting on parts.
It's been sitting here tempting you, but you can't drive it.
Instead, I've had to drive my BMW. And honestly, I like the BMW better. It's a better car, all around. By far. You rode in it.
Somebody must have a fever or something.
You rode in it.
It's nice. It is nice.
But it is no S-Class.
Yeah.
It is definitely no S-Class. So... Woo. I ran the codes to find out what in the world was going on because, you know, misfire. Well, thankfully, the code was for an open-in cylinder 1 coil pack. Okay. Sounds like the coil pack is just dying or on its way out. Now, today, I fired it up. I drove it in here just fine. No misfire. Yeah, so it's intermittent, and that's why I had a feeling it was something electrical and not something mechanical, not like a spark plug or a fuel injector. This was more like something electrical that was having a problem. I suspected a coil from the beginning.
Yeah.
So cylinder number 1, Mike, you're the Mercedes guy. Is it this one? Or is it that one?
No, it would be on that side.
It's this side, so this would be...
that one or that one? The front one?
The front would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the question is, with all of this stuff, how difficult is it to get to the coil on this car? And better yet, do you know how much I paid for a coil for this?
No.
$35.
Oh, we're going to fix this car for $35.
Do you remember this coil?
Yes.
That's
the one that made you.
Literally, that coil pack made me.
Yeah.
It really blew up the channel. That was on my S600, W220. That was a 220, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep. It had a crack. That one coil, it's a V12, and there are 12 coils on each one of those. That coil is $2,500 to $3,000, Mike. I bought it used on eBay for like $1,200 on a hope and a prayer that would work. I pressure washed the engine. I didn't realize the coil had a crack on the cover, so when I pressure it just... I destroyed it.
Have you ever pressurized another engine?
Yes.
Washed another engine?
Yes, I do it all the time. And it's only on Mercedes, European cars. The only cars that ever have problems. American cars don't do that because they're smart.
You need to do it on this one? What's all
that's
this?
Mouse pee and poop, but we won't talk about that. I'm guessing the car sat for a long time. Okay. I should get a shop vac or something and maybe a towel and just maybe that's what I'll shop vac it by the end of the video.
It's got to come off anyway, so we have to clean it.
Yeah, we'll clean it. So the coil I bought was used on eBay. I didn't even buy a new one for it.
Cheap bastard.
I've gone so cheap, man. I really on the minivan I bought a used alternator. Knew they were $200. Used, $75. And the reason I've decided to kind of start buying used is, number one, the price. Huge difference in price. But also, most of these are just flip cars. So why spend all the extra money for basically Chinese parts? I don't care what brand it is. They're Chinese parts that generally don't last all that long.
Right.
I would rather spend the $75 and get an OEM, original quality part, put it on, I guarantee it'll probably last longer than the rest of the coils on this car.
Right.
All right, if you don't know who Monkey Wrench Mike is, that's this gentleman standing right here. He broke down today. He didn't even make a video about it.
I didn't record it.
That's horrible.
My neck is a little sore. I was doing a lot of this, but yeah.
Yeah, driving backwards on public roads?
A mile and a half on public roads at 20 miles an hour, and yeah, it was fun.
So you didn't drive the car you were going to drive down here today?
The rat wagon left me stranded almost.
How about that? That's a whole video in and of itself. I hope you make a video and get that figured out.
When we replace the transmission, we will. So
We'll bring it down here for that.
How? I can't even drive it.
I got a trailer and a winch.
Backwards down.
I got a trailer and a... Well, how would we get it on the lift? Push it? Back it up. Yeah, we can back it up on the lift. Yeah, hey, I got a trans jack. We got everything to do it. I got a trailer and a truck. So if you want to, we can bring it down here and we can tear into it, man. You're always helping me. I tell the man all the time, if you need something, holler at me. If you need a hand, holler. He never does. But I'm always asking Mike for his help. So if you don't know who he is, go check him out. I'll put a link below this video to his channel. Now, it's time to figure out how to get to this. So I'm gonna say this is probably gonna be a little difficult.
Yeah.
I think you got to pry this up.
Yep.
And then I think probably, ooh.
Uh-oh. See, you broke something already.
Let's be very careful. I ought to glue this.
Yeah.
Glue that back on. Take these little wings off right here.
That's where the mouse pee is.
No, that's fine, Mike. Mouse pee never hurt anybody.
Okay.
All right, and then probably take this off. Wow.
There.
This is getting really difficult. We will need to detach this, which doesn't look like it's even all the way on to begin with. And then there's a plug back here, and I think these just kind of, if I remember right, these just look at that.
This attached.
Yeah. So we'll take this stuff off because the last thing I want to do is break any of this.
Yeah.
And then I think there'll be an insulator underneath this, and then we should be right at the coil. Oh, he's going to put it in service mode.
I don't know how to do it on these new models though.
I think you lift it up, push the red tab.
Oh, is that it? That's all?
Yeah. Push your red tab. There we go. Mine's in.
Oh.
Did you almost get yourself?
It'll grab you.
Wow. Would you look at this? Mike, you are a genius, man.
That hurt.
He's also always hurting himself. Okay, I can see, I think the coil, no, I don't see the coil. No, is it there? I don't know. Let's get this off and let's figure out where the coil is under. Boy, this brings back memories.
You can see lots of this stuff too.
Yeah, you can really see there was a lot. Like, I'm surprised the thing runs great. Mm-hmm. And other than the misfire, has never had a check engine light. Yeah. All right, guys, let's get this off and see if we can get to that coil. Okay, so this was hard.
Yeah, you broke a nail.
I did. So far, the only tool I've needed for this job is a flathead screwdriver and hands. And
perfect.
They say Mercedes are so hard to work on, Mike.
This is a typical. Look at all this.
This is nothing. Yeah. What did you find there? Oh, it's just a little corrosion. Yeah.
There they are.
Little noise insulator there for these direct injection things here. So, Mike, there's the coil. It just pops out. That's it.
Okay.
It's one. What size is that? It's one of those weird.
It's an
on an E8, maybe smaller.
Yeah, 6.
E6,
maybe?
E8.
I don't know. 10. Do they go smaller, bigger?
I don't know. I'm not a Mercedes guy. This is why I brought you here. He's supposed to be doing all the work. I don't know. I don't work on cars, Mike. I don't fix anything, and I don't know how to work on a Mercedes.
Yeah, here, E10.
So the good news, these things are notorious for oil wicking up the coils, up through all of the wiring harness. If you remember right, we replaced these on my S550, and they were full of oil.
Yes, I remember that.
Well, take a look at this coil wire.
Dry as can be.
No oil at all. Yeah, see, a lot of these, like mine was soaked. It was full of oil. Not here. So this is great news. The serpentine belt looks like it's new. So that's nice. We're getting a great view of everything under here. It looks good.
Okay.
You find the size?
Nope, I'm too big.
All right. Well, that's always a good problem to have, Mike. All right, so off camera, I scrubbed the poop.
Yeah.
And look.
It's 1,000 times better.
It looks way better. I mean, pretty much all of it's gone. Mm-hmm. So that helps. Now, over here, we've got the coil. Oh, you've already taken the bolts out of it.
Yeah, I'm ready for you to...
You did all the work?
Well, I took out 2 bolts. You touched mouse poo, so I think we're even.
So the question is, does this just... Ooh.
Is there another one in there, or is it...
No, it's stuck on the spark plug.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's try to spit. Ooh, she is really stuck on there.
Really?
Yeah, she's...
Let me hold the camera, you get 2 hands.
Yeah, she's Let me move all the mouse P and...
Yeah, because look at the difference in this and this.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Yeah, that
I'm ready for lunch.
that spot right there looks like ice cream. That's
Yeah,
butterscotch.
that's a special flavor. That is. Yeah, so she's does it just... Maybe I need to look at the old one. It almost looks like something's broken on this. There's a metal... It's like a metal guide or a heat shield, or...
Great.
Does it all...
Yeah, that's really stuck on there.
Oh boy, here's the new one. See, it looks like something slides into this groove
Yeah.
and holds it. And then it's got this... I don't know what... Yeah, I don't know. So it goes in like this. It's got this hinge right here. You see this?
That's cool.
But what is it? Do you push? There's got to be a trick to this. Mike, how do you do this?
I've never owned a bi-turbo V8 Mercedes.
It almost looks like this.
Comes out?
Yes. I'm lost. I'm going to break something is what's going to happen. You know me, I like to just get in there and manhandle everything.
Well, you get so much room in there, too. I mean,
I should have gloves on for this. Maybe pliers?
Yeah!
I got some great pliers. I think they're perfect for this job. Check these out.
Ooh, special. Okay.
Yeah, this is not what they're made for, but I mean it might work. I don't know. If we can, golly, even get down in there without breaking. That's the thing.
Should we use the Google?
Yes, we should. We should use Google because I'm going to break something. I am. I'm going to break something. It's a simple coil.
Oh.
Are you still filming?
Yes.
You got it?
I didn't turn this off.
I did it!
You fixed it.
With no help.
No help at all. You just had
Oh,
to
dude, it's
manhandle it.
burnt. That's why it's... it's burnt.
Yeah.
Look at the difference.
Wow.
I mean, this one is literally burned at the bottom.
Okay.
I think we had a bad coil, Mike. An intermittent coil. These are so easy to work on. And cheap! They're so cheap to maintain, you can fix them yourself. I get all these comments, that car is going to blow up on your end. You have no idea how expensive. Or you can show them the engine. Look how simple this
look at
is.
this. You know, where everything goes, every wire, every vacuum tube. Yeah.
It's easy.
It's not easy. It's very scary. I mean, this is cool right here.
Yeah? You wouldn't know that was there because it's hidden under the cover. So if you don't know that you need coolant for your turbos or to check it, the plastic cover will, you'll never know.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never know. Lovely. Now all I got to do is figure out where this went and how to put it back. It's not coming out.
Well,
so I think
this is going to be the shortest video ever.
it's going to be a 5-minute video.
No monetization for this one, but look. Okay.
Do you need a rag, Mike?
I'm exhausted. Here, thank you.
That
oh,
was,
no, that has the,
that's the
you
mouse.
Gave me the mouse
That's the
pee.
mouse poop. It pee.
Yeah.
Okay, now we both got our hands dirty. Oh, not on the plaid shirt, man.
The plaid is glad to be back.
I had to pull this out of retirement, man.
Okay.
I had to pop my collar, man. You don't know about these plaid shirts, Mike.
I know you have two
Two
plaid shirts.
I have
You
a
got
blue
10
one,
of each.
a blue
Right.
one, and a red one, and
Yeah.
10 of each of them. Yeah. All right. Well, let's put this back together. Let's clear the codes, and then, well, we'll find out if this actually works or not. And we're back with a very lazy dog.
She's about to fall asleep.
She's... I wish.
Oh, no.
Oh, now she's up. Well, Mike and I took a little time, and we really worked on cleaning up this engine bay. Would you look at that?
It looks good.
Doesn't that just...
Yeah.
We were just talking about... Well, you were talking about hookers, and I was talking about... You were. Don't lie. My channel does not have to be family friendly like yours, Mike. You can say the F word.
I have.
I heard.
Yeah.
I bet everybody else did too.
I think they did. Yeah.
We were talking about these cars. Like, a lot of people comment, they say that they don't like watching these on my channel. They don't want to see exotic or expensive cars. Well, this is not an exotic car. It's a Mercedes. It's an import, but it's not exotic. The horsepower, however, is kind of up there with... But we were just talking about, like, people that don't want to see the expensive cars on the channel. It's like, why not?
Yeah.
I don't understand. And it's not that expensive. It is. 20 grand is a lot of money. But this car was $167,000 in 2016. I got it for 22. Isn't that incredible? How much car you can buy right now for the money?
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, I understand it's expensive. It's a lot of money to a lot of people, including me. Believe me, 20 grand is a lot of money to me as well. But I don't understand why you wouldn't want to see it on the channel. I'm trying to show people that you could buy this. Most people are going to go out and buy a Toyota Camry, and I get it. Makes sense. That's the right car to buy. Reliable cars. Those are the right cars to buy. But for the price of a Camry, even a Hyundai, a half-optioned Hyundai, you could have bought this and probably still had 5 to 10 grand left in the bank. But you get no warranty.
That's the whole thing. Are you risk adverse or not? Is it too risky?
I am the warranty.
Idiot. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, that's Tavares.
Yeah.
I can't say that. He's probably going to sue me now. Granted, there's a lot of things on this car that I wouldn't even think of touching. If it needed fixed, I'd be like, we'll find an independent shop or something to send it to, because there's so much. This car is really complicated. But we were also talking about something simple like doing a tune-up. That's super simple. We took most of the top of the engine apart with no tools. A flathead screwdriver to take this off. That's really all you need. You get this whole cover off. You have access to all of your coils, and your spark plugs are right underneath them. Super easy.
That's it.
Oil change, you can do that yourself. Serpentine belt. This isn't like a Range Rover.
Yeah.
You can actually get, or an Audi, you can actually get to the front of this engine to change your belt. It doesn't look like it'd be a lot of fun. In fact, that looks...
It's going around a lot of rings. I mean, yeah.
And a coolant pipe.
Yeah.
It looks like you'd have to take the coolant pipe off.
Okay.
Okay, so we wouldn't change the belt.
Well,
so you can do spark plugs and an oil change.
Yeah.
What else do you need to do? Should we find out if it's going to run?
Turn the key.
I still have a code, though, Mike. I have a code for the head unit control unit. The CD or DVD cannot be read. That is a B, which is a body code, 14DE00. Apparently there's a CD or a DVD in here somewhere. And then I got 2 codes for the driver and 1 for the driver's seat, 1 for the passenger seat. The calibration of control unit has been lost or was not carried out. The adaptation or adjustment is incorrect for the seats. The front seats have to be calibrated, I guess. All right, moment of truth. It's either going to run right, or we have something very major wrong, and it was not the coil.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, let's do it. No check engine light. Sport mode. Sport mode. There we go. Well, Mike.
Scared me there for a second.
Hear those turbos?
Yeah. No check engine?
Nah. No check engine. She runs perfect.
Nice.
Everybody told me you deserve it. You got what you deserved. I'm serious. There are some really nasty people on YouTube, man.
Wow.
Most of my audience is awesome and great, but there are a few really nasty people out there. They want to see me hurt. They want to see me go broke.
Look how smooth.
I know you could balance a nickel or a quarter on top of this thing.
Francisco did a good job.
Francisco, you did a great job. 123,000 miles, still going strong. No leaks, no smoke, no... It's perfect. I shouldn't have said that. I should have said it's perfect. Now it's really going to break.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Why don't we move this out of the way? I think you need to drive this car, Mike.
I do need to drive this
We need to wash our hands. We have mouse poop and pee all over them. Okay, so I think we push the red button down, and then you slowly lower it. Hold on. Wait. Try it now? No, it pops back out. We've done this before, Mike, and we couldn't figure it out then either. I don't know. Will we ever figure out how to close the hood? Maybe not. To answer that question, yes, we figured it out in no time at all. We didn't even have to Google it.
Nope.
All right, close it up. Oh, is my side not? Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. I thought Mike broke the damn Mercedes already. Oh my God, look how filthy this car is, man. It is dirty, but take a look at how beautiful. And the smell. Mike was asking me, he said, where can you buy that fragrance from? And I told him it's Maybach. So he said, so could you get that at Walmart? Like the little tree
It's next
air
to the black
fresheners.
ice and the vanilla. Look at the headlights. Look at they're like eyeballs.
They're lasers. They're laser LED adaptive headlights. What a beautiful car. I gotta admit. And you know what I didn't tell them? I did not tell them about my $600 tires.
Oh, okay.
I did the right thing and bought Chinese tires. Thanks to John. I got to give John credit for this.
Yeah.
John at Mercedes-Benz in Oklahoma City. We were discussing, I needed tires and I wanted to replace all 4. 2 tires needed to be replaced, but since it's all-wheel drive, you don't want to mismatch tires. So I wanted a full set of brand new tires. Well, the first thing I did is what I always do, go to Tire Rack. Set of Michelins, right? Like $2,200 out the door.
Woo.
So I'm talking to John about it, and he's like, yeah, if you want to really have some fun, you can buy some Chinese tires from, then this is not sponsored. I want to make this very clear. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. If you die riding on their tires, you don't get to come back at me. Tire-easy.com. How easy is that to remember? Tire-easy.com. I thought maybe it was a scam. I thought maybe they were going to take my money because the price of tires was this car takes some, these tires are not cheap. I managed to find some all seasons. I didn't want the ultra high performance summers because in rain and in cold weather, they're useless.
Yeah.
I want this car to be able to be driven in all climates. So I found these Lionhearts on their website. These are 225 40/20s. I want you to take a look at these. These look, aside from the name, these look like a name brand tire. You can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
Take a look at the tread pattern. Let me get you guys down here. Look at the tread pattern. It's a nice looking tire. And for the back, we also went with Lionhearts. The backs are different. These are definitely wider. These are, where is it? These are 285. Wow. 35 ZR20. Take a look at the tread on these as well. Beautiful, beautiful tires. They look great. And I'm here to tell you, I paid $600 for them. For all 4, shipped, delivered to my house. $600 for 4 massive tires that would have cost me $2,000 anywhere else. We went to Walmart. This is the best part. I went to Walmart. I had Walmart put the tires on. Even better than that, while they were putting the tires on, I had them do this as well. Let's just take a quick look at the blue oil change sticker from Walmart there. And yes, they had the right oil. Mobil 1, I think it was 520 or 540 European formula, 9 quarts. 9 quarts.
Whoa.
9 quarts. So I called up John and I asked him, just out of curiosity, what would an oil change cost for this car at Mercedes? And he said about $225. I got the oil changed and all of my tires installed and balanced. You know how much it cost me?
I don't know.
180.
180.
It cost me.
They had a filter for it too?
I had to go buy a filter for $3 or $4 at AutoZone.
Okay.
But aside from that, $180, I got the oil, filter, and the tires done, and it still is less than what Mercedes-Benz would have charged just to change the oil. So yes, it's riding on Chinese tires. And by the way, these tires, believe it or not, here's the thing, for that price, for 600 bucks, road hazard included.
Really?
Yeah, for like 3 years.
And what's the life of the tires?
40,000 miles.
Woo!
These are not like 20,000 mile tires that should burn out on you like most Mercedes. These are touring tires. These are made for enjoying the road and lasting a long time. So when I sell this car, and it's coming, I hate it. We were just talking about how it's great to see other YouTubers that can keep all of their cars. You know, I wish I had that kind of money in the bank. I just don't have it. Yeah. I have to sell one car to bring in another car, and for the foreseeable future, that's just how it is. Ooh. I would love to keep this. Of all the cars I've owned, there's only one that I really regret selling, and that's my Dodge Viper. It's such I'm always looking for that next exotic car. Mm-hmm. The Viper was the exotic car, and I didn't even realize it. It had the lines, it had the looks, it had the power. That was I regret selling it. But I'm happy to inform everybody that I bought a Viper. So
you're back, baby.
I'm back. I bought a Dodge Viper yesterday, and that's all I'm going to say about it. So the Viper was slightly more, just 10, 15-ish $1,000 more than this. So now that I've got a Viper on the way, I do have to sell this, but I do regret having to let it go. And I'll be the first to admit, I know Chinese tires, Walmart and everything, haha, it's funny, it's kind of a joke, but in reality it's not. Walmart did a great job on this car. They really did. They got it in, they got it out, it's done. They did a great job. It was less than I would have paid elsewhere. The $600 tires, they ride just as good as the Michelins. I don't feel any difference. Yeah. In fact, the Michelins had bumps on the back. They were knotted up, so it rides better on the Chinese tires than it did on the Michelin. So laugh all you want about cutting corners and saving money, but that's part of what this channel is about. You can have a nice car like this. You don't have to spend top dollar for your parts. If you want to, you can spend 30 bucks on an eBay coil, and it'll probably last forever. You can spend $600 instead of $2,000 on tires if you want to, and they're gonna ride just fine. That's the point of this channel, is to show people, whether they're nice cars, old cars, junk cars, it doesn't matter. You can save money in all kinds of different ways if you're willing to take those chances. And as John said, hey, you know, let me know how riding on those tires goes. Well, I'm here to tell you, we'll get your opinion. We're about to take it out on the road. We'll see what Mike thinks of these tires. Personally, I think they ride just as good as, and I've bought new Michelins, new Pirellis. I've bought some expensive tires. I can't tell the difference. So, I mean, it saved me at least $1,200. You ready to go for a ride?
I can't wait to go for a ride.
Let me wash this mouse poop off my hands and we can go. All right, so Monkey Wrench Mike is about to drive this thing. Whoa, did you hear that?
What was that?
I think a shotgun. A biggin. Good, you duck. Monkey Wrench Mike is about to drive this. We got to go back, all the way back to McLeod, because a fuel pump that I'm waiting on for a car that I haven't revealed yet. Is this your car? No. The Volvo? This isn't you?
No.
This is my 1997 Volvo. I call them Volvas.
What?
Volvo.
Great, you would.
My 97 Volvo 850 T5 with the 2.4 liter. Been parked, from what we've been able to figure out, John from Mercedes-Benz helped us out a little bit. It looks like it's been parked since about 2017. We're going to try to get it running.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm serious. How many years is that? 8?
2017.
Seven?
Yeah.
7 years it's been parked. It does not run, but here's the interesting thing. It's got a charged battery that's 10 years old. And it's a pedal, so it was junked. The car was junked. Let's see if I can find it. And look at all the dead vegetation, along with a dust cap just randomly.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, this is years. Ugh, gross.
Oh, that was even hard to do.
And look at all the mildew and mold.
It looks kind of familiar.
Woo!
There she is, baby.
You know this engine pretty well, don't you, Mike?
I need to copy your
Vacuum lines?
Vacuum lines.
You have right at it, because mine are all intact.
Yeah.
Dealer serviced its whole life at Mercedes-Benz. Take a look at the spider webs.
Okay.
And mouse poop. Lots of mouse poop. I'm trying to be like you, Mike.
Positive.
This is my rat, well, not a wagon, my rat sedan.
Rat sedan.
Yeah, so this battery, 10 years old, it's still charged and cranks the car over.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, somewhere on here, I swear I found the date code. Well, I don't see it. Look at the spider webs all over the battery.
Wow.
And it's still, well, if the car started, it would start it. The car does not run.
Built to last.
Yeah. Not a bad looking car for $475.
No.
A junk car that somebody gave up on. Apparently, they sent it to the dealership in 2017.
Okay.
And it has the same mileage on it today that it had when it went to the dealership in 2017. So apparently they sent it there, and they, whatever it was, they were like, nah, that's scary.
Okay.
But they decided not to fix it. My favorite part, though, is turbo.
Yeah.
What a great little car. I've never had one.
Okay.
And I didn't even realize this is literally your car.
It's
without the
exactly.
wagon.
Yeah.
It's your car.
So we have to compare them.
We do. We need to get them together.
Because they both sat for years.
The only difference is this does not run.
Mine didn't when I bought it. Mine runs terribly now.
Can you get it down here, or do we need to get this one up there?
Maybe this
one needs to go up there.
Yeah.
Well, before that, I show no history of a timing belt service. None.
Okay.
Yeah, 130 some thousand miles.
Yeah.
I don't see anything about a timing belt. So
yeah, this is right there. It's easy to do.
Yeah. Just a little segue into something different, because it's here, and I've had several people on Instagram comment on it, and this is something that Mike and I are going to work on today. We got to drive an hour back to the city to go get the fuel pump, and then an hour back, and we don't even know if the fuel pump is going to fix it. I just have a sneaky suspicion after 7 years, the fuel pump is bad.
And the gas.
Yeah, I can't wait to pump the old gas out of it. So I'm excited to get back here and make this video. But why don't we get new tires.
Tires have got lots
from
of tread.
2016, I think.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I bet this cleans up. Take this to Auto Spa.
Wow, yeah.
I'll bet this thing looks, and peel all of this black off.
Yeah.
I would rip all of this. Just take all that off, leave that brushed aluminum look.
Yeah.
I think that looks great. We send this to the Auto Spa, and I'll bet Brian can make this thing look like almost a brand new Volvo again.
So I spent, what was mine, $650 on mine, and it's not in as good a shape as this. How much was this?
$475. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, $475 was. I bought it now. I won the bid for $125.
Wow.
But they wanted $475.
Okay.
I came back at $300. They came back at $450. And then I came back at $350, and I thought we're getting close, and then they canceled the auction, and they relisted it for sale with a buy it now $475. I couldn't do it. I was like, no, I'm not going to lose it, man. So I went ahead and just paid the $475. It's really not a bad looking little ride at all. It's even got the books.
Perfect.
And warranty papers. Did yours come with all that, Mike?
Mine had books.
Dang
and
it.
stuff. Yeah.
Dang it. All right, guys. Let's see what Monkey Wrench Mike thinks of the S63. It's in sport mode, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah. This is going to be bad for you.
This is going to be terrible.
You helped fix it.
I know. This means I'm going to want one.
You need to open yourself up a little wholesale shop, get you a floor plan.
Yeah.
And then you can ride these cars for almost free.
Yep.
That's what you need to do.
Gosh.
So, massaging seats, I bet you remember where they are.
Here.
Bingo. See, he knows this car already. And then you can either use the trackpad, or you can use the knob. I kind of prefer the trackpad. There we go.
Oh,
how's that?
Give me just a moment here.
Hold on, we better turn off the camera for a minute. This is about to become unfamily friendly real quick.
This brings back memories.
It's like running into an old girlfriend
I miss
that cost you everything.
Yes, I miss this.
Well, yours was that an S63 too?
Uh-huh. The
No
one
kidding.
that you sold me.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's been so long.
08 or something? S63.
And it never blew up on you.
No, it didn't have the turbos or anything like that. It was just
Well, it's probably more
normally
reliable
aspirated,
that way.
But I loved that car.
I remember that
I
car.
hated selling that one.
I did a great burnout in it. An epic burnout.
I still have it on my phone.
That was a great burnout. Yeah, you can't do that in this because it's all-wheel drive.
Oh,
So
okay.
the only thing that I really don't like about it is when you put it in reverse or drive, you see it says park on the screen.
Yeah.
It's like the parking brake is engaged or something and it holds the car. And when you put it in gear, you got to tap on the gas to get it to release from it. I don't like that.
Oh.
I don't care for that. Other than that, though, I can't think of anything else that I don't like about the car. The screens are beautiful. I don't remember how to get to the radio. There we go. I mean, I've got my Pike Pass. I got my car wash membership. I intended to drive this one for a while. And then I bought a Viper. And yeah, so forget this car.
I'm not used to this. I'm looking around here.
Well, you got
like
cameras, Mike.
Because I've never had one with the backup camera.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not used to that. I love this.
Yeah, the flat
The
bottom.
steering wheel. Oh, yeah.
This is...
Okay.
But you'll notice, well, you haven't driven the BMW, but if you had driven the BMW, you would notice that there is more lag with this car than there is on the Beamer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the turbos don't seem to spool up as quickly on this as it does on the Beamer. When you hit the Beamer, man, it's almost instant. It takes off. What do you think?
I've driven 100 yards and I'm in love.
And that's the problem with these cars.
Wow.
That's the problem. You might as well marry a street worker.
Okay.
A street worker.
I was going to say supermodel.
Well, a supermodel street worker, okay?
Okay.
Give her the beans, man.
Holy crap!
Oh, how fast were you going there, Mike? We won't.
25.
I saw 25. That's. I don't think the camera can see the display.
It's got heads up, too.
Yep, heads up display.
Oh, it's better without the sunglasses. I gotta take them off then.
567 horsepower, I think, is what this thing is. Incredible.
Wow. And it
Incredible.
shows you the speed limit, the speed you're going,
Yes.
the gear you're in, and your RPMs.
And if you get into a school zone, it'll warn you. Up there and down here, it'll show both speed limits. It'll show the speed limit of non-school and during school.
How does it know you're in a...
I don't know.
Wow.
But this massage is quite arousing.
I wouldn't have used that word, but yeah, it's nice.
Do you have your air-conditioned seats on?
I'm just enjoying the massage.
Just the massage.
Yeah.
You should try the heated massage. That one's just... I tell everybody, if you're having a bad day, just go out and drive this. And as long as it doesn't break, you'll have a great day. If it breaks, well, it's going to be a really bad day. But the massage alone.
Ooh. Now I want to sell my house and buy an S63.
You could live in this.
I could. You got a fridge back there?
Yeah. There's no bathroom.
No bathroom.
But that's okay.
That's what trees are for.
Truck stops. You could be done. You could live. There's plenty of trunk space for all your clothes.
Yeah.
A refrigerator in the back for your beverages and sandwiches. And the seats recline.
It's kind of a trend on TikTok too. Kids are living in their vans that they rebuild, and then they take showers. They join a gym membership, and when they go to the gym and they work out, then they take their shower, and that's how they shower every day.
That's a trend.
Yeah.
Living in your car?
Yeah.
I did that way back in the day because I didn't have anywhere to live. I didn't know that it's something you could make money at. Wow. I was living in my car before living in your car was cool. They called me homeless.
Homeless, yes.
I may have been homeless, but I always had a car.
Yeah.
Always had a car. I may not have a place to live, but I had a car.
Now they call them influencers.
Hey, that's what some people call me.
Yeah.
You bashing me?
I gotta stop.
You're killing my fuel economy, Mike. I was getting 32 miles a gallon.
You were not.
I can't drive this with a light foot.
No, you can't. It's so. And this, look.
Yes, it's.
You can feel the steering.
Yes.
Wow.
Mikey likey. Even in comfort mode, it's still.
Yeah.
it's still, it's in sport mode now. I've got everything tuned for sport, but even in comfort mode, like, it's still, if you hammer on it, it's hard to keep your foot out of it.
Yeah.
No check engine light?
No, nothing.
No misfires?
No misfires.
Fixed it for $35. That must be why they sold it. Must be. They must have got rid of it because it needed an ignition coil.
Yeah.
And it was time to let it go.
So I wonder, whoever buys this, what they're going to think when they sit down and look at this. You know, because like you stage a house, you get in the new furniture and the house looks much better. They're going to get in this thing and like say, what?
Walmart?
Walmart?
It should be on the Carfax.
And it'll be on the
Yeah. Walmart Tire Lube Express. Tires and oil. Yeah, they're going to think,
Yeah.
nah, I ain't bidding on that car. Somebody that couldn't afford it bought it. Oops,
Yeah.
that's me. Oh, I love this bridge.
The single? Yes.
It's just a beautiful spot.
There it is. It's so cool. You take pictures here too.
Yeah,
on
I'm
your cars
always
too.
taking pictures here.
Can we go down in the sand in this one and
No,
do some? Oh.
but we could do that in the BMW.
Okay.
The BMW is the disposable luxury car,
Okay.
which is why I love it so much. I love the BMW more than I love this, but only because it's disposable.
Mhm.
I love this car too much to want anything bad to happen to it. That's rare for me, Mike.
Yeah, because you cut roofs off of your cars. All
Yeah,
kinds of
see?
things.
Normally I don't care all that much, but this one, I care a lot about this.
Oh, that was a good one right there. When it goes down the back,
Yep,
boom, boom,
yep.
boom, boom. It doesn't switch from side to side. It goes down, down, down,
Yep.
down. Then it goes yeah. More of that, please.
If you need your privacy, you have the privacy shade there, and then your window switches pull up the privacy shades in the back, so you can, you know,
Yeah.
you can have some alone time with your Mercedes if you need it, or with a street worker,
Yeah.
if that's what you're.
You know what's weird? Look at the star, the hood star. You can only see half of it
Yes,
because of the way that the roof goes down like that.
yeah, and the
That's
hood,
different.
you can see the hood slopes
Yeah.
down as well, and then that star goes this way, so it does look like it's
Yeah.
cut in half down there. All right, guys, I'm gonna let Mike finish enjoying his ride, and we'll reconvene at the end once we get back and make sure we don't have a check engine light, make sure everything is still good. I really think that's $35.
Best $35 you've spent.
Yeah, almost better than a street worker for $35. Almost.
What do you get for $35?
Well, I'll tell you off camera, Mike. You don't want to. These
I
people.
don't wanna know.
These people don't want to hear it. I'm kidding. I've never. You know what? I almost said I've never paid for punani in my life.
Yeah.
But now that I think about it, I have paid dearly for punani. Just because they don't actually work on the street doesn't mean it's not going to cost you everything. Okay? Mike, you've probably got some experience. You know what I mean? Like, even when you get married, if things go wrong, that's going to be the most expensive punani you have ever paid for in your life, and probably, well,
Yeah.
let's cut there. So you just mentioned something about road noise.
Let's talk road noise. Yeah.
What do you think of my $600 Lionheart tires?
On this road, you can't hear anything.
Right?
You cannot hear anything. Now, on the crappy road, you could hear some things, but that's because it was a crappy road.
Yeah, those roads are like chips. They're like rocks that they threw tar down and put rocks over. So they're really bad. You'll turn left here.
Okay.
So those roads are kind of noisy, but
Dead silent.
I mean, compare the ride quality, the sound. Do you see or hear or feel any difference in my $600 tires versus any tire you've ever driven on before, name brand or otherwise?
Okay, who's going to go? Because I'm getting tired of waiting.
You're in an S-Class, Mike.
I go first.
You have the
Which
right of
is-
way all the time. And if these people don't know that, they better learn it.
Yeah.
Okay?
See,
You have
now
any
can
Grey
hear some of
Poupon?
this. Yeah, a Grey Poupon.
All right, so I wanted to throw that in there about the tires. And again, it's not sponsored. I don't have any skin in the game, man. I don't care. All I know is I saved at least $1,200. And when you think about all the cars that I buy and all of the tires that I have to buy, this $1,200 I saved on one car.
Yeah. Buy tires for 3 or 4 others. Yeah.
I think I need to contact them and see if maybe they'd like to be a sponsor of the channel. You know, I paid my own money. I've reviewed the tires myself, and I can verify it's a legit company. They didn't take my money and run. My tires showed up, and the tires are excellent.
Yeah, you need to get some of those. What did John say? Cambodian tires?
They do sell tires from Cambodia. That's no joke. Listen, I'm going to put a link below Monkey Wrench Mike. I'll put a link to tire-easy.com. You guys just go check them out. Look for whatever tires that fit your car. Sort them out cheapest to most expensive. And there's a lot of you that are probably going to find these Cambodian. I didn't even know they made tires in Cambodia, man. But they sell really cheap tires if you don't mind tires from Cambodia. We're going to have to try that sometime.
To buy some Cambodian tires.
I'm going to, John said, you haven't lived till you've driven on tires from Cambodia. And I said, you know what? You're right, John. We're going to have to find a car that I don't really, something that's not all that important to me, and just throw some Cambodian tires.
Like your Volvo.
Like my Volvo. It already has brand new tires.
That's true. Yeah.
But yeah, I could buy some Cambodian tires for the Volvo. Sure. It's hard to see you back there, Mike.
I'm along. Can you hear me all the way up there?
What? I had to put some light on you, Mike. You can't see. Can't see anything.
It's back here with all the shades and everything.
Hold on. Can I? That's the wrong one.
There we go.
Is your sunroof opening back there?
It is.
Oh.
Wow.
That's a big roof. Good Lord. How do you close it? That is a huge roof. I can see you now, though.
This is nice.
So you rode for about an hour in the...
Yes, I did.
In the back seat. I chauffeured him around.
I took pictures. You didn't know, but I took pictures.
You took... It's going to be on Instagram. It'll be on Instagram. My chauffeur, what was it you were going to call me?
Jeeves.
Jeeves. Well, what do you think?
I love it. It is so roomy back here, and you can make the seat move forward and backwards.
And air conditioning.
Air conditioned or heated.
Well, the question is, do we have any misfires? Is the check engine light on? We have any problems at all?
No.
None. Now I'll go ahead and show you guys so you can see we literally just pulled up to the house. Runs perfect. That's all it was. A cheap $35 fix.
Yeah.
And everybody said, oh, ha, 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 you're going to get got. Yeah, I got for $35, and now I'm cruising around in style in my previously $167,000 Mercedes that I got for 22 grand.
You can't beat that. You really can't.
I've been dreading. I've been talking to Mike this whole time. I know I have to sell the car because it's the only way to bring other content to the channel. I hate it. I really hate it. There's very few cars that I buy that I don't look forward to selling. Normally, I look forward to cashing out. Mm-hmm. Even if I lose a little money, I know that once I cash out, I get to go buy something new. But here's where I'm at with this one. How do you top this car?
Yeah.
Great, I got the Viper. Mm-hmm. That's fun, and it's a wonderful car in its own way.
Yeah.
But it can't compare to this. And this can't compare to it either. I want both. I want this for my, nice, quiet, comfortable luxury cruising when I want to be a gentleman. This is a gentleman's car. When I want to be a gentleman, I want to drive this.
Yeah. When
I want to be a crazy American redneck, I want my Viper.
See? Two different spectrums. You're way over here and then way over here. Yeah.
My psychiatrist used to tell me that a lot, Mike.
What, that you were on the spectrum?
Multiple spectrums. You can never tell from one day to the next which spectrum I was going to be on. There's medication for that, but I refuse to take it. Yeah, so I'm really like... It's very unusual that I get this attached to a car, especially after having it as long as I've had this one. I don't want to get rid of it. And do you smell that? That fragrance?
That's the whole thing. When you get in here,
it melts your soul.
Yeah.
It just...
It's like when you take laundry, your towels out of the dryer.
Yes.
And they smell so good and warm.
Yes.
It's like that every time you open the door. Mm-hmm.
And if you need the fragrance, it's very simple. Mercedes sells it. It's called Maybach. Maybach. Maybach, Maybach, your Bach, our Bach, I don't know. I think it's Maybach.
Yeah.
Somebody will correct me in the comments below. This car just, it makes you want to drive. And even if you're having a bad day, just driving this car makes your day better. Anyway, I could brag on this thing forever. I hate that I'm going to have to sell it, but that's what it's going to come down to, guys. So I got a little bit of cleaning up to do on it. I want it to look nice. I want the new owner to really be impressed with this car. God, I don't want to sell it, but going to have to let it go. Big shout out and thank you, of course, to Monkey Wrench Mike.
Yay!
For coming out here and getting his hands in mouse poop and pee. And remember when I handed you the towel and you took it?
Yeah, I took it. Then I think I was doing this with my hands too.
So
yeah.
Mike's going to have the bubonic plague.
It could happen.
Here soon. Stay tuned. More videos coming, ladies and gentlemen. Go check Monkey Wrench Mike out. His link is below this video. And I said I was going to put another link below the video.
Yeah.
for tire.
Tire/easy.
Dash. Tire-easy.com. If you want to go check them out just to have some fun and look at those Cambodian tires, I'm telling you. Go check them out. And if anybody from Tire-Easy sees this video and you're looking for somebody that you can sponsor, I would love to work with you guys. Honestly, you've got amazing prices on really good tires. You don't have to have name brand tires. I guess some people do. I don't care. They're tires. I'm going to run through them in 30,000 miles and buy another set anyway. It's like disposable. So go check them out, and I will see you guys hopefully very soon in the next one.